Concert, but whenever I play Crystallize, there's like bros, I'm talking guys that look like they hang out in the gym. They're like, yes! Violin! My guy in the front tonight. Right there. Yeah. You know, I am a really strong believer that I like to call it that there's magic in this world. I really believe that we all have a little bit of magic inside of us. I mean, I love Harry Potter and such things, but I'm talking about the power that is within each one of us to dream and to believe that we can be something that we aren't right now, and that person is already within us, and that we can, you know, and I sometimes look back at my career and I'm like, I'm a dancing violinist, and somehow it still works. You know, I was told so many times that this was an impossible dream, and now that I've been in the music business for over a decade, I kind of get why people were telling me that there just wasn't a place for this, that this just wasn't a thing, it was too far outside the box, because now that I know a lot about how the business works, I'm like, yeah, they were actually right. But the thing was, I didn't know they were right, and I believed in myself so much so that I was able to work so hard, because you won't work hard unless you believe in yourself. And I just sometimes say that I feel like I worked and willed my career into existence because I wanted it so bad and I believed it so much. If you ever find yourself doubting yourself and thinking that you're not good enough or talented enough, or like, how could I ever make this happen? The impossible can happen. And I am living proof of that, being on this stage tonight in front of all of you wonderful people. So just remember that you have everything within you to dream and to will your own dreams into reality. And one of the very specific ways that I did this is, I feel like one of my first big musical inspirations was a very certain artist whose name I will drop in a moment. But I remember hearing her song, this band's song, on the radio for the first time, and just being like my musical little heart beat twice that day. It got 2 times bigger, just like the Grinch. And it kind of was a very memorable moment for me. And when I remember making music videos to her song when I was a teenager, pretending to be her. Then when I became a musician myself, I started doing covers of her songs, just hoping she might hear them. Then I wrote songs specifically and reached out hoping that she would sing on them, but I was too small of an artist at the time. I don't think she even heard the songs I wrote for her. But then years later, that thing that I manifested as a 15-year-old girl came true when she asked me to be on her album. And tonight, not only did I end up being on her album, we went on tour together, and she is now not only my idol, but my friend. And I want to play you a song that we did together recently with the one, the only, Amy Lee.